About a month ago on an SNL Weekend Update skit, you gave Charlotte some love.
Oh, that's right. The gateway to Gastonia.
I was going to say that line is legendary in Charlotte now.
To the point that someone sent me a T-shirt through our baby cast member Lauren Holt. They sent me a gateway to Gastonia T-shirt, so I'm going to be wearing it proudly very soon.
So how do you guys figure out who to give love to, who not, who you're gonna, play some jokes on?
I mean, that's a writing thing, just kind of going through references that make us laugh, I guess. So my buddy Brian Tucker, who I write a lot of things with, What's Up With That and stuff like that, Black Jeopardy, he wrote that one, and he's from, I want to say he's from Virginia, but he went to UNC. So he's very familiar with North Carolina. And he put all those good little references in for those hometown folks.
Oh yeah, you had the Mecklenburg County Fair or something. then you said that you played Lamelo Ball's father, obviously, and you were like, he's gonna bring North Carolina and South Carolina to like one Super Carolina.
Yes, the most storied franchise in all of basketball, the Charlotte Hornets.
The Charlotte Hornets. Well, that was awesome. We loved that. What's just some fun behind the scenes that you can give viewers of like right before this happens? What's the vibe like? How does that all just turn into gold?
That's a Weekend Update piece, so you're always kind of waiting and watching for that because they start with Colin and Che telling jokes basically. So it's not like I get to like be there and jump it off from the beginning. So I kind of got to wait my turn, and I think I went first that night, but at dress rehearsal I went second. And it was the time where I was flying back and forth, so I didn't really have a chance to tighten up as much as I wanted to. So my dress rehearsal performance didn't go very well at all. Like it was very gappy, and it just probably had too much stuff in it, so it wasn't as smooth as the live version. So when I came off stage, I was just like, I don't know, maybe Cecily should go last because she's such a ringer all the time, and so solid. And she's been there all week. Maybe, her thing is just much tighter or whatever. It might be better if I go first, just in case like my thing doesn't tighten up. But we ended up being able to tighten it up pretty strong. So I felt great about it. I went first and got it out of the way, it went really, really well. So
so you got a Gateway to Gastonia shirt. Did you hear from Lamelo or Lamelo Ball's dad or anything?
I haven't yet, but
we got to make sure.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear. It's all positivity. He's just a proud dad, bigging up his sons.
Knowing him and how invested he gets, he might be calling you talking about why his son, has an injury now. You put a jinx on him or something.
Oh, no, I mean, it happens.
I know.
He'll be fine. He's young. He'll bounce back. That's the beauty of being young.
So tell us about this new self-named comedy show, single camera that you've got going. It just aired like about a month and a half ago, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right. It's called Kenan, and I play a morning show kind of talk show host on a show called Wake Up with Kenan.
So just call me if you need any tips on that, okay?
Right? Yeah. So
I'm on the morning show, so.
You are. So you're in the middle of that, like wake up at 3 a.m. type of life, maybe even 2:30. What time are you usually in?
Well, the thing about the pandemic is it's given me about 45 minutes of sleep because I'm home. So I just walk upstairs to the studio. But it's still the middle of the night, so keep going.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's only 45 minutes. It's not like several hours. So I feel but yeah, it's about a guy, kind of juggling the work-life balance like we all are, basically. But I'm dealing with a widowed situation, and I have my 2 girls to raise, basically. And my brother, Chris Red, is playing my actual brother in the show and, / manager, basically. And my father-in-law, played by Don Johnson, they've all kind of come down to surround me with the village that it takes to raise girls. But I guess I'm basically the adult in the room because they're like 2 extra children. And then my work life is surrounded by great, actors and castmates as well. The lady playing my producer for the show, her name is Kimry Lewis, and she's wonderful, incredibly talented. My co-anchors on the show, Taylor Louderman and Fortune Feemster, the great, and then my other good buddy, Jeff, insert last name here. He's great as well. And I think it's just a wonderful, well-rounded cast of really, really funny people, but also really, really great performers, and people seem to be responding really well to it. So I'm looking forward to season 2.
So was this kind of your baby, or were you asked to play this role? I mean, how did this come to be?
This is my baby. I had an idea and I met with some creators and stuff like that. And the lady that I ended up developing the show with had a similar idea. So I was like, well, you're obviously the person that I should be talking to, because she's thinking the same way that I'm thinking. And the only reason why I landed on like a widowship type of situation, it's just because like I hadn't seen that explored in a sitcom before, yet. And that's kind of where the road started. And, 2.5, almost 3 years later, here we are.
It always takes time, right, to get to to get to today.
I mean, luckily we were given the time to tweak it, and get it as tight as possible. And this is our finished product.
That's awesome. Well, good luck with the show. Hopefully you will get rebooted for a season 2.
We're just busy. It's another wonderful Tuesday. Show's coming on tonight, so I'm excited, man. Like, I think we're in a great cycle of excitement because we have something new that people seem to be responding positively to. So it's very exciting.
Good luck with Kenan, and thanks for the love recently. We always appreciate that.
Pleasure.
Take care. Stay safe.
Charlotte, I will. I remember driving through Charlotte to Virginia because my parents are from Virginia, and going to my grandparents' house. We would always be running from Atlanta through the Carolinas, and Charlotte was all a good stopping point. Little Bojangles, you know what I'm saying, and get back on the road. And that was my childhood growing up. So I have a very special love for Charlotte in my heart for sure.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for sharing. I appreciate your time.
My pleasure. Thank you for sharing. Have a great day.
All right, you too. Bye. All right.